We were a little late tonight. Didn't realize the JV was only playing one half, and we're not aware they were playing Meigs tonight. But anyway, I'm Michael Gray. Jeremiah Frisbee will be joining me shortly. Right now it is 6-0, your Lady Rockets. Up now it's 6-2 with 4:15 left. You might hear Jeremiah come on with a test.
Test. I can hear myself, but I can't hear you.
All right. So if you guys hear him, just bear with us for a minute. We're trying to get all this set up and going. All right. All right, Jerry, how about now?
I have something.
Check.
I don't have you. I have myself still.
All right, so we'll get Jeremiah set up here in a minute. There's 3:40 left. We'll go ahead and have him do the scoreboard. 6-4 here. Your score, Lady Rockets in the lead. There you go. You're good. I got us on mute, so.
Oh, at least I know.
All right, it is 6-6 with 2:28 left here in the first period. Maddie Potts with the 3. Rebounded by number 11 for Meg. Sorry, we do not have a roster for either team right now. And you'll have to apologize, but I unfortunately don't know our Wellston girls by name. Number 30 with the shot. And I believe that is that Kelly Aubrey?
Who is it?
Bringing up the ball.
Yeah, that's Kimmy Aubrey.
And Kimmy Aubrey with the ball. Passes it over to Wilson. And I am no Bub Norris, so Bub, if you're watching, doing my best here. Looks like we got a foul. Number on Macy Lambert. That's going to send number 11 for Meigs to the line. A minute 37 left here in the first period. We're going to try Jeremiah here again.
Just do a check for me. I'm good right now. I can still hear myself.
You can hear yourself.
I can hear myself, but no you.
Sorry, folks, if you're hearing that, I apologize. And basket is good. It makes it 7-6, Lady Marauders. With a minute 34 remaining here in the first. Looks like Meg's going to press here. Kimmy Aubrey with the shot. And we got a jump ball. And it will I believe it should stay. It's Meigs' ball. They had the arrow wrong on the possession. Minute here left in the first. 7-6 ball game. Lady Marauders in the lead. She shoots the three. And that'll be out of bounds. Rockets ball. 48.9 seconds left here. All right. A three by Potts. Some good hustle by Emma there. And we got a foul. Number 32 for Meigs will go to line for two.
Fouls on timeline, Allison Kilgore, her second, team third.
All right, Jerry, see if you can hear me now.
I have nothing right now.
Oh, yeah, that's wrong.
I don't have anything right now.
All right. That's mine. Sorry, folks. We're trying to figure out which talkback is ours. Maddie Potts goes up for the shot, and got a block on the floor there. So it'll stay with Meigs with 18.1 seconds left here.
Fouls in on number 2, Anna Henry, her first, team fourth.
A three, and it's good. That makes it 12-6 here. 5 seconds left in the first. On rebound, and she makes a shot and one with 0.9 seconds left here in the first. Great way to hustle, get her own rebound.
Fouls on number 33, Keegan Wolf, her first, team second. To the line
All right.
for one, Maggie.
All right. Nothing at all, huh? All right. Well, we take a break in the action here. That's 12-8 Lady Marauders as we go into the second period. Again, we want to apologize for coming on late and a little unprepared. We did not realize the JV was only playing a half. So here we are. Bub is at home enjoying family dinner from Olive Garden for Jared's birthday. A little late, but we got to celebrate the birthdays when we can. And yeah,
Yeah, am I not getting these girls' shots? No.
you're live on the air too, so
Huh?
good job. You're telling everybody about all our
Well, I figured.
undoings. Sorry, folks. I'm not the presenter type, but we're going to make it through it here. So here we go. Wellston will take the ball out, start the second period. And hopefully at halftime, folks, we can make some adjustments and have Jeremiah on the air here with me. She puts up the three, and it's good. So that's going to make it 12-11. Oh, and she steps out. Tell you what, put on a headset and just leave your ear out. That's how we'll have to do it. So we're going to get Jeremiah on here so I don't have to do all the talking. Nothing. All right, 7:21 left here. Number 32 for Meigs is going to go to the line. All right. She misses that one, 13-11. Meg's doing a great job moving the basketball, and it's good. That makes it 15-11 Lady Marauders with 7 minutes here left in the second period. Just a little bit too much on that one. Good look. Oh, great block by number 32 for Meigs. Pretty sure she was a standout last year for the Lady Marauders when they played. And a great pass and a great layup by number 30. It's going to make it 17-11 Lady Marauders with 6:10 left here in the second period. Everything okay? Everything okay? All right. Probably tells us isn't very good. And it's good. Another three. That's going to make it 17-14 with 5:50 left here. And we got a pretty good ball game, folks. Oh, and out of bounds on the Lady Marauders. It's going to be Wellston's ball. With 5:40 left here. My clock guy is a little off today. I think we all are. .44 is Jenna Johnson, right? Meigs is going to push the ball up the floor again. Number 23, and she makes it 20-14 here. And it is raining threes for a girls basketball game here. Jenna Johnson out with the ball, and I believe she was out for a few games with a knee injury. It's good to see her back. And I believe we had a legal screen call. I think. If I know my hand motions, I don't know. Bub will probably text me and tell me I'm wrong if they're watching. So 4:44 left here. 20-14, Lady Marauders. Oh. Kimmy Aubrey with the ball. It's a good pass just off the hands. Good look, good look. Sometimes that happens, gets a little excited seeing a wide open layup like that. .420 left here in the second. Lady Marauders doing a very good job moving the basketball. Rebound by Potts there. Oh, out of bounds on the Lady Marauders, coming back to the Lady Rockets. We got 3:44 left here in the second. Have the boy in the gray shirt go get me rosters. Aubrey with the ball, passes over to 21. We're trying to get a roster here so I can actually give some names, but that's going to be out of bounds on the Marauders. Stay here with the Rockets. 3:27 left here in the second period. 20-14. It's going to be a turnover. Number 23 with the three. And we got a timeout by the Lady Rockets. I thought they were going to call a travel there. It looks like Coach Mullins called the timeout just in time. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 3:12 left here in the second period. All right, we're trying to get Jeremiah on the call here. Again, as the Rockets inbound the ball. With 3:12, took him a minute to start the clock there. And White's going to stay white ball. Looks like it was a little bit of a delayed start on the clock there, so making them re-inbound the ball. All right, Jeremiah, go ahead and chat it up a little bit. We got you on the board, so we'll just take an earpiece back and we'll just have to try to talk really loud here. It's all right. Neither do I. Both of us are football and baseball guys, so.
We're giving it our best shot up here tonight.
Absolutely. It's going to be out on the Lady Marauders. It's going to be the Wellston Lady Rockets basketball with 2:48 left here in the second. And I tell you what we're going to do, Jeremiah. We're going to go ahead and we're going to give you time updates. We've got a jump ball here. It's going to go back to the Lady Marauders. We'll give you guys time updates, and we're just going to take away the game clock just so we can both talk here and not have to worry about it. So 2:40 left here in the second period. 20-14 basketball game. And a three by number 22, and it looks like we're getting some rosters here. Folks, it's coming together for BMG Media tonight. Hey, 23-14. And just a bit high. Kind of looks like you on the mound out there, just a bit high. That's right. So we have a roster for our Lady Rockets, which I apologize, folks. I should know these girls' names, but we do not have one for the Lady Marauders. So just numbers tonight, but 32 with the great pump fake. And great pump fake, great move, just a bit to the left. So 1:59 left here in the second period. It's going to be 23-14, Lady Marauders. And Jeremiah, I think we got a pretty decent basketball game here if the Rockets can score some points.
I agree. Can't quite beat the press right now.
No, and a great block by 22. All right. Jenna Johnson, another great block. And the Lady Marauders are playing some good defense down low. I think it hurts us not having Cheatham out there tonight. She's usually pretty sturdy down there down low, gives us a good out. We got another three. And a good rebound by Maddie. We got 1:15 left here in the second period. So, all right. And it's going to stay here with the Lady Rockets. So out on the floor right now, we've got number 2, Emma Henry, number 44, Jenna Johnson, number 23, Madison Potts, or Maddie as they call her, I believe, number 13, Kimmy Aubrey, and number 12, Macy Lambert. A shot by Jenna. 51.2 seconds left here in the second period. Jeremiah, you are a man of many words.
Well, I don't really know much of what's going on. I'm more or less just a spectator more than I like talking. But, hey, I'm here.
That's all that matters.
Like you said earlier, I think at one point that you were no Bub Norris, and I am no Bub Norris myself. So.
Well, not only are we no Bub Norris, but we're no Terry Gill either. Let's be honest. We got a couple good broadcasters here for BMG that we're very lucky to have. And that's what makes it fun, right?
I got the roster. Bill Kilgore just sent me the roster. Oh, you got it now?
Go run the camera, Josh. Yeah, just text that to Jeremiah. Sorry, folks, we're live on the air talking about rosters here. Trying to get stuff figured out, but
New guy working the camera.
yeah, new guy working the camera, and he walks away from it with 23 seconds left here in the second period. And I believe the Rockets are going to try to hold on for the last shot of the half here. Maddie Potts with the three, and it's good. Makes it 23-17 with 6 seconds left here in the second, but Lady Marauders are going to try to get a shot up. And just a bit short. It's going to make it 23-17 at the half. Lady Rockets down. But a good half of basketball nonetheless, I think, Jeremiah.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry, I can't quite hear because I can't hear through my headset.
I said it was a pretty good half of basketball here.
I agree with what you said earlier. I think if they have more with them, it'll be a big help to them because they just can't quite get past that number 22 for them, for the Marauders, which is number 22 is Riley. Not sure how to say her last name, so I'm just going to go with Riley for right now. Michael, I don't know if you want to take a shot at that, but
22 Riley Lisley, I believe.
other than that, it's a pretty good game so far.
Absolutely.
Seconds left here in the second period.
All right, so we're going to take a break, try to get our headsets figured out. I'll be real honest with you folks. I switched stuff up on Jeremiah. We went back to the setup we used for football. It's a little bigger setup. So you're going to hear us go away here for about 4 or 5 minutes. We'll come back on and talk about the first half basketball. So we'll talk to you guys shortly. All right, welcome back,
Okay,
ladies.
we are back.
Yeah, thanks for taking the welcome. Look at that. He can hear himself, and he starts talking, folks. So
Pull my best Club Norris off.
there
And we are back in action here at Wellston High School. We have the Wellston Lady Rockets and Meigs Marauders woman. I don't know how you.
Lady Marauders.
Lady Marauders. There we go.
There we go.
But pretty good game so far, Michael, if I do say so myself.
Absolutely. I think so as well.
I know we both don't know much about basketball, but I mean, a good game's a good game.
Yes, a good game is a good game. Let's try not to jiggle these wires, though, because I lost you there a little bit.
Gotcha.
So 23-14 here at halftime. Lady Rockets out on the floor, but the Lady Marauders are not. Again, what can you say? Lady Rockets with a lot of talent. Maddie Potts, Jenna Johnson, Lauren Cheatham. Whole group of them. A lot of good female athletes for Wellston. Just trying to put it together and trying to learn to play without Cheatham, who looks like she's got maybe an ankle brace on that right ankle. So hopefully heals quickly, back on the floor quickly. She's a force to be reckoned with anytime she's on the floor, so she's greatly missed, especially going up against a girl like number 32 for the Lady Marauders. 32 for the Lady Marauders is 22.
She's had most of their points this game, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Better there, you fix it.
There we go.
Riley, I still don't know how to say her last name, but
We're going to call her Riley. I don't want to mess up her last name too much. Number 32 is Mallory Holly. She was very good last year here. If my memory serves me correct. So those two girls right there are doing a fantastic job for Lady Marauders. Yes. I believe the Lady Marauders are a little older, a little more mature basketball team. I could be wrong on that. But we've got 55 seconds here left. What do you think is going to happen here in the second half? A lot of the same, or?
I expect a lot of the same, to be honest with you. But
all right.
I could stand corrected, I guess.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope the Lady Rockets can come out firing here in the second half. They're only down by 6. I think that's definitely easy to overcome when you've got shooters like Maddie Potts and Jenna out on the floor. So
I agree. I think combined there's probably been 5 or 6 threes
yeah.
throughout the first half.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was 4 or 5 straight trips down the floor for both teams that were just three-pointers. So both teams liking to shoot it from outside.
Yep.
So Jenna Johnson with the ball. She's going to pass it over to Maddie Potts. Back to Jenna. Kimmy with the good cut. Puts it up, and she banks it in for 2. That's a good way to get 2 quick points there. So 19-23 with 7:35 remaining here in the third period. Lady Marauders doing a very good job of moving the basketball. That's one thing I noticed in the first half was they passed the ball really well. And a great shot by number 32. No call. Way to fight through it there, 25-19. Jerry, I'm going to let you call out the Meigs girls because I don't have that in front of me. So pass over to Maddie. Maddie puts up the 3, a little short. But great D, and it's going to stay here with the Rockets. Great job by number 12, Macy Lambert, to come up and kind of surprise 22 and strip the ball away. Inbound to Kimmy.
We still have 6:58 left in the third period.
Yeah, I think we've got an XLR cable going bad here, folks. So Jerry's kind of in and out. We'll have to get that fixed.
Besides the fact that I'm not talking much anyway.
Well, you're trying. You're trying. That's what we got to do here. Pass over to Maddie. Back to Jenna. And Jenna with the wide open 3, and she makes it. Great shot by Jenna Johnson there. Great pass by number 21, Allison Kilgore. So 22-25 is your score, and we got a foul on Jenna Johnson there. And that's her first foul.
Still got me on there?
Yeah, still got you.
Okay, that brings number 32. That's Mallory Holly.
Mallory Holly. And the first one is good. Just want to make it 26-22. we're going to update the scoreboard as we can, folks. Both of us are standing over here trying to talk, so. And we had a foul there on number 11 for the Lady Marauders.
Number 11 is Delana Wright, as it
There we go.
on
The
that
roster.
I was given.
Great pass to Kimmy. She puts it up. And again, just good defense by number 22. But Allison Kilgore, jump ball. And it's going to go to Meigs.
Bounded by number 23, which is Jennifer Parker.
Oh, great pass. Great shot, and it's good. And
Riley, we're just going to leave it at Riley.
yeah, and Riley has had a fantastic game so far tonight.
It's been almost a 3-point shootout between her and Maddie Potts for Lady Rockets.
Yes, it has been. And
5:45 left in the third period.
another three by the Lady. Oh, rims out there. And we got another jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Rockets. And the Lady Marauders like to shoot their threes.
Taking their fair share of shots from the line, but not many people here tonight, Michael.
No. I think, and a long distance three there. Oh, and who they going to, and they're going to say that was out on Jenna Johnson. So Lady Marauders ball. And, yeah, crowd size is a little lower. I think this was a last-second schedule for today because last I checked, I thought we were playing no-kill tonight. But here we are playing Meigs.
Yeah, schedule was a little off. Neither of us knew the JV game was only playing 2 periods today.
Yes,
so.
and I didn't catch the score of that one. Shot by number 23.
I didn't catch the score of it either, to be honest with you.
And travel on Allison Kilgore. Yeah, we were setting up in a hurry. I was treating some the girls' Vinton County basketball team to dinner, and Jeremiah called me and told me I needed to beat it over here because they were only playing 2 periods. And we got a rebound by Jenna, and I tell you, another jump ball. And the Lady Marauders are not giving up rebounds easily, using that possession error to their advantage. So
it makes the Lady Marauders are rather tall, to be honest.
Yes. And a great shot by number 32.
32 and 22 are both probably standing at about 6 foot or a little above.
Yes, and they're both very talented basketball players at that too. And again, that's somewhere where you like to see Cheatham out on the floor. Jenna with the shot and the miss, and it's 31-22 here. 4:25 remaining. Like I said, folks, me and Jeremiah are kind of pulling triple duty, so the score will be a little bit delayed on our scoreboard, but we'll get it together. So, and steal. Good shot by number 30. And that's going to make it 33-22 with 3:57 remaining here in the third period. Jeremiah, this is not what you want to see in the second half here. So the Lady Marauders are starting to pull away.
Yeah, really just don't think our girls I think they're rushing it too much, to be honest.
Yes.
They need to slow down and just take some more reasonable shots.
Well, it's like a quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes when you feel pressure to make a play, you hurry a little bit. So we got a foul there, 3:36 remaining. It's going to stay the Lady Marauders basketball as number 10 for Meigs is going to come in, as well as number 2 Emma Henry for the Rockets to give Jenna Johnson a break. And number 10 is Maggie Muser. I'm terrible with names, folks, so if there's any Meigs fans watching, I'm extremely sorry. So here we are. A good inbound again, using that height over the Lady Rockets, and a great save by Kimmy Aubrey. And they're going to push the ball up the floor. Allison Kilgore. A skip pass over to Maddie Potts. And we got a timeout by the Lady Rockets. And it's going to be a full timeout. So what you want to see here is the Lady Rockets kind of slow it down, take a little better care of the basketball. We've had several possessions here now end in turnovers. Again, you know, I think like I just said, sometimes when you feel a little pressured, you're trying to make plays, keep yourself in a ball game, and that's when mistakes happen. So 3:21 left here in the third period. Jeremiah, let's see, how do you want them to come out of this timeout a little?
I kind of agree with you, just kind of slow down a little bit, maybe make some better passes, make some better choices. But, again, like you said, when you're pressured. I mean, you make mistakes sometimes.
Absolutely. So we also want to thank all of our sponsors. We don't have them up tonight, again, just because we're starting so late. It takes a little extra work to get those sponsors in here. Adena Health System, Bridges Behavioral Health, Buckeye Construction Restoration, Scott Fott Restoration, all amazing businesses. Bridges Behavioral Health is new to the city of Wellston. They are a behavioral health clinic ran by Jessica Collins, whose husband owns Mohawk Electric, which is a common contributor to BMG Media as well. So you love to see local people give back to local things. So please go support their businesses. It's Kimmy Audrey with the ball. And Meg's just playing great defense, but great hustle by Emma Henry. And Lady Rocket's going to slow it down just a little bit.
Kind of what we talked about during the timeout.
Yes, and Kimmy with the shot, and a great shot by Kimmy Audrey. And that's going to make it 33-24 with 2:53 remaining here in the third period. And pass over to 22 and 32 with a great play. I tell you, folks, 22 and 32 for the Meigs Marauders.
Very good duo.
Very good duo.
I'd assume those two have probably played together a lot outside of high school.
You can tell. You can tell.
You can just tell the connection.
And I'm going to go back to our football references. It's like a quarterback and a wide receiver who have played together for a while.
Correct.
Maddie Potts with the three. A rebound by Allison Kilgore, and it's going to be another jump ball, and it's going to stay here with the Lady Rockets. 2:26 remaining here.
Might as well do what all the other our old announcers do when they're both not here tonight.
Carrie.
For what is it?
Yeah, go ahead. I was just calling foul.
Terry Gill and Bob Norris couldn't be with us tonight, so me and Michael took over. So if it's a little rough, me and Michael are not the best at this. But then we have Josh Jackson on the camera because Brendan couldn't be with us tonight because he's feeling a little under the weather with a sinus infection. So he just decided to stay home. So he had Josh come and help us. But
good rebound and put back by 22. We also have a fourth helper. He's been our runner for tonight.
Jacob Cahall.
Jacob Cahall.
Yeah,
so
it's a little rough, but nonetheless we got it going. So
yes. And just great defense by the Lady Marauders.
Again, the height difference between them and our players is just overbearing for them. So.
Yes. And 32 for Meigs is going to push it right up the floor, and it's in. That is just automatic. It's 39-24 here in the third period with 1:30 remaining. And, yeah, I'm very impressed with the Lady Marauders. And, all right, Jerry, go ahead and talk for just a second.
Check. You still have me on your end?
Keep going.
Check. I got word that I wasn't being heard, so we're trying to figure that out if you can still hear me or not.
Keep going, Jerry.
Check. You have me?
I got you over here. All right.
Okay. Check.
Hopefully that's a little better. You're getting up there a little better. You were a little low. Got 1 minute remaining here, 41-24 as number 33 comes into the ball game.
33, which is, let me pull up my roster real quick. Keegan Wolf is her name. So on the floor right now, Mike, we got to help me out with numbers. We got 33, Keegan Wolf, 22, which is Riley. We're stick with Riley still. Who else do we have?
Got number 10.
Number 10 is Maggie. I'm just going to stick with Maggie. All these last names are kind of complicated.
And number 12?
Number 12 is Charlotte.
Yep.
These last names for these girls are, I just assume not pronounced them wrong.
We don't want to butcher any names here. Don't want to upset anybody. With 30 seconds here in the third period, 41-24. Meigs Marauders on top as they take a 3, rebounded by number 11, and they.
Seems like they're just going to want to hold it out and run the clock for this.
We got a foul on. I think they're trying to decide who it was on. They're going to call it on number 2, Emma Henry. So that's going to send number 2 for Meigs to the line with 16 seconds remaining. While they're shooting some free throws, I will update the score.
41-24 with 16.6 seconds left in the third period.
There we go. First shot is up and no good. Hopefully, little sis, that's Brooklyn, correct?
Yes.
Can hear you a little better now. So Brooklyn, hopefully we're appeasing your ears and you can hear us. So, and a second free throw is good to make it 42-24.
At least we know we have some viewers, if anything.
Yeah, last second game like this, we didn't get any notification. Now we got a foul there on the Lady Marauders. That's going to send Maddie Potts to the line to shoot 2. That foul's on number 11.
Fouls on her second team.
Be her second foul. So Maddie to the line for 2 shots here. First one is up. And good. And no good. Sorry, no good. Shot is up, and it is good. So that's going to make it 42-25 with 10 seconds remaining. And Meigs is going to let the ball bounce to keep that clock from starting. We got 5 seconds remaining. Passing the ball around. Someone's going to find a shot. Puts it up. And just missed it a little bit. So at the end of 3, folks, it is 42-25. Your Lady Marauders on top. Jeremiah and I just don't think we can keep up with 32 and 22 down low.
I'd have to agree with you. Again, that with us not having Cheatham here tonight, I think that's a big loss for us because I think she could stand her ground with them.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure last year her and number 32, or it might have even been 22, really battled it out down low. I remember those two specifically from last year. So
I'd have to say that you're correct there because I think I remember that as well.
Yes. So Jerry, how you feeling about baseball season?
Pretty confident. I mean, not a lot of kids showing up, but again, basketball takes a big toll on that.
It does.
So once basketball's over, we should have everyone back and get some things going. So
yeah. Now is the ankle healing up okay?
Oh yeah, I went today and it was a little sore, but I mean, I push my limits as much as I can. I know when to stop myself, but
that's good.
I mean, you gotta push the limits every now and again, or you gotta make progress sometimes. So.
Absolutely. So for anyone that didn't know, Jeremiah got hurt during the Alexander football game. Had a tedious 12-week recovery.
In all, it was pushing 15 or 16 weeks.
16 weeks. That's no fun for anybody. Of course, Jeremiah was on track to have another phenomenal football season. So we hated to see him go down, but we're glad he's back and glad he's going to be on the baseball diamond because he's a tremendous baseball player as well. So here we go. Lady Marauders with the basketball. Number 32, and she's going to drive and puts up the shot, and it's good with the foul. And she, folks, we're not keeping track of points tonight, but she's pushing double digits.
Yep.
Beyond double digits.
I'd say she's probably close to 20 or so by now. Between her and number 32 and 22, I'd say that's where most of their points are generating from. So 44-25, Lady Marauders on top, 7:40 remaining. And she makes the free throw. That's the total package, folks. But anyway, here for just a second. This ball goes out of bounds. We were talking about baseball season. So with this team you got coming back, how you guys think you'll fare? Like I was saying earlier about basketball taking a toll. I mean, really, you don't know until everyone's there because,
right.
I mean, you can add up the numbers and see who's going to be where and who's going to be doing what. But
yes.
I mean, until everyone's there as a group, you don't really know. But from who's been there, I think we'll fare pretty well this season.
Absolutely. You going to attempt to catch any this year? Or?
I still plan on it. Just that hasn't really been in my progression list yet because we haven't started any pitching yet. But once the time comes, I'm sure I'll still.
Came in with a good free throw there. Yeah, you'll get there. February will be when you guys report.
Which we should be wrapping up on basketball here shortly.
Yes.
So just a few games left.
And second free throw is no good. So make it 45-26. 7:20 remaining here.
Relatively quick game. I think we got started about 6:45, pushing on 7, but.
And no call. I think Jenna was looking for a charge there, but 7 minutes remaining, 45-26 here in the fourth period. Oh, great spin move by Maddie Potts. Just couldn't finish. Looking like her dad out there on that play. For anybody who didn't know, her dad's Mike Potts. He was a tremendous basketball player on some very good Wellston basketball teams in the late 80s and early 90s. Pass over to number 23. She puts up the 3, and it's good. And she's been very good from downtown all night. Number 23, we haven't given her enough credit either. Steal by number 32.
I'll get us a name for what number are we, 23?
23.
That is Jennifer Parker.
I'm pretty sure that's her third or fourth 3 that she's hit tonight.
Yeah, I think you're correct there. Again, I'd say there's probably been 10 or more three-pointers this whole game.
Yes,
By both teams, there's been several. With Maddie Potts and Jennifer Parker that we just mentioned, and 22 and 32 both putting up their fair share. And I think Jenna Johnson for the Lady Rockets has had a couple herself.
Yes,
so.
and Maddie Potts.
Yep, I mentioned her at the beginning.
You did. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And that's going to stay with the Golden Rockets. 6:12 remaining here, 48-26.
I'll tell you what, Michael, both teams are not afraid to shoot it from the three-point line.
No, they're not. And I believe that's the way basketball is going these days. A little more fun to watch, but I'm sure coaches don't like it as much. And going to be a travel on Jenna.
48-26 your score. The Lady Marauders on top with 6 minutes remaining.
So I believe we're off for a little while after this. I have to look at the schedule, but I think our next game will be a boys' game.
As far as we know.
As far as we know, with COVID and everything going on, we got a foul there by
game rescheduling is just.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a big matchup with the boys Meigs Marauders team last Friday.
I think so. Yeah.
And it was paused due to COVID. Will be rescheduled. So. Some pretty good basketball games that we've not got to cover yet just because of everything going on as Jenna Johnson makes that first free throw to make it 27-48 with 5:39 remaining.
I'll tell you what, Michael, since you were talking about the boys basketball, they came off a pretty good win the other night against New Hope Christian Academy. I was here for that game. It was a very good game.
Very good game.
That's one of those ones where I was sitting there thinking, oh, man, we should have covered this one. But
Yeah. We were going to, but I've had a lot of obligations. You have the coach or someone who coaches for them is family to you.
Yeah.
So we thought it was better to take the night off.
Yeah.
And folks, we plan to do more. It's just with everything going on that we've had personally and us being such a small business. As Maddie Potts with another great dribble and score there, make it 48-30. It's just been a lot this winter. So we apologize. We'll definitely try to cover more in the future. So number 10 takes a 3. And
go to the Rockets.
It's going to go to the Rockets. Maddie Potts with the very alert play to bounce that off of number 22, knowing she couldn't really get the rebound.
Again, another shout out to Josh Jackson coming at last minute as well to run the camera tonight.
I tell you, Josh is a hard worker. So, and number 4, what a move. And the Lady Rockets are trying to score some points here.
Starting to find a little bit of rhythm, it seems.
And we got a timeout by the Lady Rockets with 4:46 remaining here in the fourth period. 48-32 is your score. But, folks, the Lady Rockets are trying to claw back into this one. But Could be a little bit too late, but 16-point deficit, 446. I'm sure it could be done, especially if Jenna and Maddie start hitting threes like they can do. But a little tough to get into the rhythm of things this late in the game. So, nonetheless, we'll see if we can't score some points.
I might take back what I said earlier about people being here. For a girls' game, honestly, this isn't a bad crowd. I mean, considering what's normally here, it's really about a little above average probably.
Yeah,
but
it's good to see. You always want to see fans out and supporting in the stands. Ticket sales make all this go. So, folks, if you're not doing anything and you can be at the game, come on down. Bring your kids. I sound like I'm trying to sell a movie or a carnival, but, seriously, you get to see some good stuff, and it also helps your kids get interested in playing the game themselves. So, Jenna Johnson with the 3, and just a bit short. Good hustle, though, but number 32 with her, 15th or 16th rebound tonight. And 22 with the 3, and it's good. You just can't beat that. 51-32 with 3:55 remaining. I'm sure 22 is pushing the 20s as Maddie Potts shoots a 3. And I would not be surprised to know if 22 and 32 are both not in the 20s in scoring and the high teens for rebounds. So.
Yep. It seems like we seem to contain one of them, then the other one just is open.
Yep.
And
it's number 33 takes a 3, and going to be out on the Lady Marauders. It's number 12, Macy Lambert's going to come into the ball game for Jenna.
Again, talking about points, I'd say Maddie Potts is probably up there in the teens as well in points. And
she's played a good game tonight.
Jenna's probably close to double digits, if not there already.
Yes.
As well. So.
I think we've played a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the Meigs Marauders are a very good basketball team.
I agree. I haven't seen anyone else play, but I assume they'll do pretty good in the league.
Yes.
But then again, like we mentioned earlier, I know we've said it a lot, but Lauren being out still is a big loss for us.
Big loss. She's one of the big 3 there between Jenna and Maddie.
One of our only girls that are over 6 foot and would be a great asset to guard one of 32 or 22 for the Marauders.
Yes, and she scores a lot of points for us.
She does, yeah.
I
think what the problem is most of our girls are a little shorter than them, so they just can't quite outbeat the height sometimes.
Yep.
So,
nonetheless, here we are, 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth period. 51-32 is your score.
Another three-pointer made, Michael.
And another three-pointer to
Michael's make it updating the score for us over there.
54-32 with 2:50 remaining.
I think all of us are doing a little bit of
everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything tonight. So
we got another turnover. Turnovers have been the other big key to this game. What a play! What a shot! Hopefully we got that on camera. Finish through the contact. Get it in there, and that is number 32 once again, just with tremendous basketball skills.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to make it 56-32, 2:39 remaining here in the fourth period.
Looks like we have a fresh jersey or two on the floor for the Lady Rockets.
And that's what you want to see.
Gives everyone else a little bit of time.
Games like this, you want to see girls get out and get on the floor.
I think that's number 32 for the Rockets is Carly Reinhardt.
There we go. Because as we both know, the speed between JV of any type to varsity of any type is a big difference, whether it be football, baseball, basketball. There is definitely a difference in the game as 23 takes a three, and it's good. They are shooting the lights out of this gym to make it 56.
56-32 with
to 32.
2:26 remaining. And back to what you were saying about JV being a big difference. It is a big difference, and I don't think you ever really realize the difference until you play at both levels.
Correct.
And I know me and you can both speak from experience that it is a big
Another
difference.
three. And that's got to be her sixth or seventh, maybe even her eighth three by now. I wish we were keeping stats. Make it 59-32.
I'd say we have combined for both teams probably 5 players in the teens and double digits for the night.
Yes.
Number 32 and 22 for the Marauders definitely are there. I'd say
And
number 23 is probably well over that, and Maddie
Yep.
Potts and Jenna Johnson for the Rockets are probably there as
Yep.
well. So.
And the Meigs Marauders are going to bring in some fresh jerseys as well. Again, you like to see that as number
14, it looks like.
14 and
Number 14 is Alexis O'Brien.
33 and 24.
24 is Mara Hall.
So
Like you said, it's good to see.
great.
Good to see
Steal.
fresh people in the game. So.
Yes. I can remember the first few times I got to play on Friday nights was, even though it was trash time, it meant a lot. So.
Mhm. Well, I mean, my freshman year, I played just special teams, and it still seemed like the world to be in a varsity game. So
Get your heart pumping, doesn't it?
It does.
With,
And it makes you seem super tiny compared to all the juniors and seniors.
It sure does. 62-32 here with 1:10 remaining in the game. Kimmy Audrey bringing the ball up. Great layup. Just missed it.
But again, Michael, the score seems outrageous, but nonetheless, it's been actually a pretty good game.
Yes.
The Marauders kind of started to pull away in the second half, but up until the second half, it was a
61-32 with 48 seconds left. Maddie Potts with the 3, and it's good. Folks, she can shoot. Looks like we're going to have a timeout, 43 seconds left. Maybe just to get some substitutions and stuff in and get some other girls playing. But, yeah, you talk about big difference when you step up. You get to get on the floor. Your parents are here. You know you're getting minutes towards a varsity letter. There's just a lot that goes through your head.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Especially if you've gotten in several times and you're working towards your varsity letter,
Yes.
knowing that you're close. Those
Yep.
extra seconds count no matter what. So.
And no matter what skill level you are, these kids that get up here in high school, doesn't matter if you're the star or you're not. You've
Mhm.
still worked your whole life through the biddy leagues,
Exactly.
through junior high. You know, you've worked towards the same goal that everybody else has. So it's nice when that goal is,
Mhm.
it's rewarded.
Kind of relieving when you get your chance.
Yeah,
at
when you kind of break that seal and get
Mhm.
out there.
Yeah.
So
It seems stupid if you're not a sports fan, but
so 37 seconds remaining here in the game, and I think Meigs is going to pass the ball around. They're well ahead in this one. You hope to see no fouls, nothing crazy like that. Just let the game play out here as long as nobody physically hurts anybody.
again, I think we have some fresh jerseys for the Rockets as well, too.
Yes, we got number 3.
Cheyenne Landis, I believe,
yes.
if I'm correct.
And number 32,
Carly Reinhardt.
Carly Reinhardt. And
one
number 45, Madison Boggs. So future of this program out on the floor. Number 14 takes a shot, and that's going to be the ball game, folks. 61-35 is going to be the final of this one. And the buzzer is stuck, and that's about the way you want to end the game. So they shut the scoreboard off. But here we are, 61-35. Very fast game. I think that game was only an hour.
Yeah, just right at an hour, I believe.
So we're not going to waste any time, folks. We're not Bub. We're not Terry. You're going to see us again.
Yep, I just looked it up. I believe the next game is the 20th, and it was the girls versus River Valley.
Oh, so we got a girls game versus River Valley. Should be a very competitive game.
I could be wrong, and like we said earlier, scheduling could put us back before that. So
yeah, and hopefully you don't hear us anymore. Hopefully you get to hear the real voices of BMG Media. Nonetheless, folks, good night. God bless, and God bless America.